looking back to the Glory Man United save, and it seems quite a while since I last played this. It's only been a week, but it just seemed quite a while. We're on episode 32. We have got quite a few transfers. I actually made 3 transfers with the money that I had. But in order to do that, we had to release a few players. At one point I thought I released them for free, then I realised part exchange. Real Madrid have been chasing De Gea all summer, and I think it got up to 72 million in the end, and I still refused it. They offered 100 million. I probably would take it, but I have got a goalie in mind to replace him if you want it again from Atletico Madrid, and it's Oblak. Cameron Borthwick-Jackson, I had no control over this guy. He went for 5.5 million to Wolves, and to be perfectly honest, I was hoping it would hang on to him and bring him into the first team, but Nicky Butt, my youth development officer manager type thing, he sold him for 5.5 million. So I want 2 best pleased. Mata went to Monaco. Southampton put an offer in for 27-28 million. He chose to go to Monaco, so we got some money for him. And there you can see in between them 2 players, Mkhitaryan, Ibrahimovic and Carrick have actually gone. They were part exchange deals, but we'll tell you about them in a second. Loan went James Wilson, Dimitri Mitchell and Joe Riley to Villa, Mansfield and Rotherham respectively. On with the ins. 3 transfers, so more than I did last year, overall last year, because I only did 2. So the first transfer is Toni Kroos. I think this guy is an absolute steal. We bought him, what did we buy him? What was his contract? 40 million plus. And I think we let Mkhitaryan go, and it might have been Ibra. Between him, Asensio, Pogba even. Herrera's a little bit worried. So was Fellaini. Matic really hasn't said anything. There was rumours of, trying to think who was it, that was after Barcelona, I think we were after him. And they're going to pay ridiculous money for him, so if they came in for him, buy Matic, sorry. Can cross the ball, scored at corners, obviously. First touch is fantastic at 18. Passing, maxed out at 20. Teamwork and vision. He's got it all. And I think as playing as a deep line playmaker, same like with Pogba, actually Pogba's an advanced playmaker. Already in the 3 friendlies that we've had, he's had 3 assists. Not good. I can't moan at that. The next guy, Ousmane Dembele from Barcelona. Now it does say 90 million there, rising up to 105 and part exchange. We only paid 50 million for him, but we are, I think, paying over instalments for the rest of it. And I think I can't remember who we let go for this one. But already, if you look at the bottom, played 4, he's scored 2 goals, 3 assists, and he's had 1 man of the match already. No brainer. Stats wise, it doesn't look that bad, but he can play where we want him to play, and that's what we tried to get Gareth Bale, and he wasn't coming. No matter what we did, we didn't have the budget for it. We had 80 million to spend. And we were just throwing part exchanges left, right and centre. And of course, at 200 grand a week, we had to let some of them go. So I was quite happy with this one as well. So we managed to get somebody in that position. So between him and Lingard, they can share that position. We've got one to back the other one up. And between him and Martial on either side, the French connection, I'm quite looking forward to the season. I really am. And then we picked up Jack Wilshere, who was released by Arsenal, and we just snatched him up for free. I think we paid something like 700,000 just for a signing on fee. He's on 70 grand a week and he's worth 25 million, and he's only 26 years old. So, and we have got him on a rotation as well. So again, to bolster up that midfield in case players get tired or they get injured. It was our midfield we were bolstering up, and them 3 guys, Kroos, Dembele and Wilshere, we were quite happy with our attacking. We've got Asensio, we've got Lukaku, we've even got Rashford that can play up there, even though he prefers to play on the left hand side. And we have been scoring goals in friendlies. I think this was a steal and a half. For how cheap he was, nothing. It was. I was quite pleased. So there you have it. So 24 million got in, but 130 million out. Compared to last season, 126 million and 15. So we're roughly on par, really. Looking at the friendlies, ta-da! We've won every single one, and it's been quite. Granted, I've not been in charge of them. I have had a little influence as who's playing. Romero was moaning he does not get into game time, he wanted to leave. The first game, you can see Icardi scored 4 goals in his first game. So we beat Aris 5-0, whoever they are. We beat Bayern Munich. And to be honest, we kind of hammered them 3-1. And I think we beat them last season as well, did we? Yeah, we beat them 5-2 last season. Lukaku, Lingard and Rashford scoring. Rashford and Lukaku were on target again against San Jose, 2-0. Then we beat Toronto, we beat Minnesota by the same scoreline, 3-1. Icardi scoring a few, Martial, Dembele, Pereira and Herrera. So really good. Pereira coming to the first team. He's having a few chances, and hopefully he'll do really well. So the expectations this year for the club. Premiership, we are expected to win this. Minimum expectation, win the Premiership. We've got to do it all over again. FA Cup, they want us to reach the final this time. So we reached the semi-finals last season? No, we reached the final last season, didn't we? And we lost to Tottenham. I remember, because it was part of the treble. So they expect us to reach the final again in the FA Cup. Carabao Cup, I don't think they're bothered about it. No, not important. So we'll play some youngsters, or we'll play a reserve side in that one. The Community Shield, again, not important. So in Europe, reached the semi-final of the Champions League. Well, we won it last year unexpectedly, so I think we can do another job. And the Super Cup, who I think more than likely will play in the next episode. It's not important, but we do play Barcelona. Here we have it. So this is the fixtures. As you can see, it's going to be ram-packed again. I mean, we have the Community Shield, which we're going to show in this episode. We're going to be playing against Tottenham. We want revenge for them beating us in the FA Cup. And to be honest, with the side that we've got, there's no reason why we can't do it. Barcelona, it may be that we'll show that in the next episode. So this season, we're going to change it up a little bit, although I can already see problems. Because last season, I must admit, it did go on for quite a while, playing every single game. In that way, it was just easy to record. You could just record straight after the other. This time, I was planning on showing like 1 today, 2 next time, play a few games, then come back, show the next ones, just so I can move the season on a little bit. Tottenham we're going to be playing next. So looking at the preview, you can see that Tottenham beat us twice. Once in the league, and of course in the FA Cup last season, to deny us the treble. Okay, so the side that's going to face Tottenham in that first game of the season. The Community Shield. So we're going to have Romero in goal. We're going to have Valencia, Lindelof, Bailey and Shaw at the back. Herrera, Asensio and Cruz in midfield, with Dembele and Martial, the 2 French guys, out on the wings, with Lukaku playing up front. Now he's been playing quite well in the friendlies, so we're going to play him. Icardi is there, he's waiting to come on, so ideally I want him for the Barcelona game. Lingard can easily come on, Pogba can come on as well, so there's going to be quite a lot of rotating plays here this season, and a few of them are aging quite quickly. Okay, we're going to play standard and fluid. We are playing more direct passing, hitting early crosses, balls to the flanks, playing wider because of our 2 main wingers, play at a higher tempo, and also we're going to prevent the short goalkeeper distribution. Tottenham, again, look at that 5-2-2-1, and I think they played that in the FA Cup. Although I don't see any new players. That's what I want. We owe Tottenham for our last match at the FA Cup, and they all love it. Absolutely love it. I must have given such a team talk. Group is tangible and look ready for kick-off. Send the assistant to that one, and we'll kick off. Tottenham kick off right to left. Daniel Rose with the ball, and hopefully we can stop the possession that they kind of had last game. Onimar comes forward, easily picked up by Bailey, plays it back to Romero. Romero Romero. He wants more game time. So in some of these games, I'm going to be giving him a few where it doesn't. Or looping header. Is that from Lukaku? Say like the Carabao Cup, we're going to give him some game time. And probably some of the lesser Premiership ones as well. I want to keep him happy. But with... Oh, Martial comes in from the back. Valencia crosses it. Is it? Yeah, he did. Superb ball in. Yes! Up yours, Tottenham. Dembele tried to run past Rose. He stumbled a little bit, and Martial comes in between the two defenders and volleys it in from 6 yards. He's not going to miss from there. We have got our possession back up to 40%, so it's not too bad. Assertively say, bit of faith. Always works, sort of. Right, we kick off this time. Martial with the ball. Back to Cruz. Cruz out to Shaw, who is injured. And we are going to have to keep an eye on his fitness. Can we start off with the trophy? Come on, guys. Oh, beautiful tackle. I don't know who it was, actually. Lukaku comes forward out to Martial, who... Well, he's rammed it at Martial, really, didn't he? Could have done with... Wow. That ball being cleared, that's what we could have done with. Nothing or half, and then straight after the kick-off, he comes and scores. Wonderful. Good ball in by Dele Alli, and Romero. What are you doing, son? Lindelof with the ball. Out to Lukaku. Inside to Dembele, and to Martial. The French connection connecting quite well together there. Rose now has it. Ericsson. Oh, bane of my life. Oh, good interception. Referee. I'm thinking I may have to... Go on then, Bailey. Good interception, Romero. Oh, just bring up to the edge of your box. Sure, lovely ball over to Martial. In the middle, Lukaku's there. What on earth was that? What? Martial, what? Oh, it's a penalty. What? Okay, finish it. And you stay on for a bit longer. Yes! Oh, come on. Lukaku gets on the score sheet. What happened there? I haven't got a clue. So, well taken penalty there. Aora comes forward while he has a throw. Bailey plays it all the way back to Romero, who just hoofs it up. I'm going to start thinking of making a substitution soon. Don't know where. Sure, it looks like he's going to have to come off, but I don't know if I've got anybody left or anybody to come on. That's poor play by Lukaku, and he's probably going to shoot there all day long as far as I'm concerned. Kane coming up to the hour mark, and we are leading 2-1, which I'm really pleased with, but we're leaving Kane on his own. Well, continue shooting that there all day long, Mr. Kane. Romero with a goal kick, hoofs it up. Again, Lukaku heads it down to Asensio, finds Martial, and Almost. Sure, looks like he's running it off. Time's running away, so let's make a couple of substitutions. So really, we've got nobody who can play left back. Dembele can come off and Lingard can come on. Did we bring Pogba in? Pogba in for Asensio. And we're going to bring Icardi on as well. Make that change. Let's see if he can get a goal in the dying 20 minutes. Possession-wise, we're still 60-40. It's not good, is it, really? Icardi, don't run off it, lad. Go on then, get there. See, possibly Lukaku could have had that. It's a good interception. Lamela, ball in. Oh, headed over by Kane. I'm hoping that's his only chance now. 5 minutes to go, and are we going to get the ticker tape? Oh, referee! That's just sending off. He's gone. Get out of here. That's terrible. 4 minutes of added time. 3 to go. And Tottenham are coming forward again. Sure, brilliant play. Oh, dear Lord. Miscommunication between them two. But Lingard comes forward, ball in. Pogba, and finishes it off. That is it. That is it. It's only a Community Shield, but who cares? It's a trophy. It's a trophy in my cabinet. So, Icardi, beautiful play out to Herrera, who finds Lingard, and Lingard just pulls it back into the stride of Pogba, who just slams it in. I can relax now. Let's go and beat Barcelona, shall we? Herrera to Bailey. Oh, just playing it around. We're going to have a party. And that's a penalty referee. Oh, you. Having a laugh. Right. No, that's it. Oh, yes. Jump up, jump down, jump up and jump down. Champion is away, away, away. Lovely red and white ticker tape. Thankfully no one choked on it. Again, health and safety. Tell the boys they did well and their efforts were excellent. Tottenham in your face, we beat ya. Right, very happy with the result of the way. I'm happy with the performance. Enjoy your success, lads. Oh, they love it all. They all love it. And the atmosphere is growing in the dressing room. So, 3-1. We have our own back on Tottenham. We have won the Community Shield, people. Luke Shaw's injured for a week. Cruz makes a debut. Another Community Shield win for United. Did we win it last year then? I bet we did. We've won it 20 times now. We've got Barcelona coming up next. So what we'll do, we'll come back for the Barcelona-Leicester. See how it goes. And it may be where we just play a few games. Play the next couple of games. And miss 2 out. Play 2. We see how it goes this season. It's not as if we're not going to be playing Chelsea or Arsenal ever again. Because we will be doing so. We'll play the first game of the Premiership together with the Super Cup as well. Let's get off with the two cup wins, shall we? So, if you enjoyed that video, please pop a like on this. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And thank you very much for watching. Thank you.